The big distinction between wrestling or sport-based arts and Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, that with Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, it's all about breaking and finishing the fight. We're looking to get quick kills, end the fight as quickly as possible. It's more self-defense oriented than it is sport-oriented, but of course there are similarities of both. We're gonna start in that single collar tie again. Maybe you are in a clinch battle with someone, or you end up in this reference point. But the only thing that's gonna change now from our Russian entry is that instead of dropping this hand underneath, we're gonna keep it on top. So I have that same feeling, pinching and shrugging. And then I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna catch that arm. I'm gonna spin so you guys can see this. Let's look at this again. We're here. Instead of dropping the arm like we did on the Russian, we're gonna keep the arm over. In fact, this almost helps me a little bit when I start waving that shoulder, almost like I'm trying to elbow him in the face. And now I have this catch and grip like before, but what's really important is you see how I've latched his elbow in with my forearm. Now I'm gonna take this space with my leg and start elevating his hand as I start bringing my elbow down inside my thigh. And then this is obviously we call Waki Gatame, or basically an arm break. Boom. Let's look at it again. So here, we're in that single collar tie. I roll over, catch, step through, and finish. When we think about these techniques, let's go right back to the ending point of Waki Gatame. Now, I want to have his shoulder lower than his hand. This is a mistake my students make a lot when we're doing these combative techniques. That the hand is lower, it's me easier for him to defend. I want to start raising that hand and sinking my level into him. There's actually a sliding version I'll do. I'm going to be nice because this is actually can be quite vicious if I do it fast. So same thing happens. I rotate over, I catch that wrist, and then as this leg is coming through, I think about sitting to my hip into him, and you can see I'm trying to be very, very careful because when we do this, he's just done.